Hey everyone, welcome to the Happy Cancer Tarot channel. Alright Cancers, so we are going to be doing a general reading. This is going to be for Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. I am going to be looking into your energy, Cancers. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. I'm going to see what's going on with you. Later on today, I'm going to post a love reading and see what's going on with you versus your person of interest as well. But this particular reading is going to be solely focused on your energy, Cancers, what you need to know. All right, so let's see. What's the overall energy of this reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? What's the overall energy, Spirit? The overall energy is the King of Swords, Cancers. All right, so this is about thoughts. The King of Swords, you're in your head, mental, thinking. And I'm seeing butterflies, so there could be some sort of thoughts around transformation. And I'm also getting here communication for the overall energy. All right, so let's see what this is about. Tell me about Cancer's energy towards this overall energy. What energy is Cancer's and towards this? Okay, so we got here Justice card. A lot of air energy coming in now. King of Swords and the Justice, Libra. This is the Six of Cups, past love. So you're in your thoughts and your head around a past love. The Six of Cups is coming up for you. There's some memories. You're thinking good memories when it comes to someone from your past. You may want to make amends with someone. This is your energy, Cancers. You may want to make up with this person from your past. That's the energy that you're in. So the overall energy of the situation is around thoughts. So you're thinking, and even the Six of Cups is confirming that. You're thinking about making up with someone from your past. I feel like with the butterflies, there's been a transformation, a change. So whereas before you were not thinking about this, maybe you were thinking like you didn't want anything to do with that person. Now you're thinking, well, maybe I can make up. Maybe we can make up. Maybe I should reach out to this person because you're having these fond thoughts towards them. There's been some sort of breakthrough for you when it comes to this connection. Clarify the Six of Cups for Cancers, the energy that they're in. Why they're in the Six of Cups. Yeah, see, I told you, you're hanging out. You want to be friendly with them. You want to be social. That's why you're in this Six of Cups energy. You're thinking about them because you want to have a good time. You want to have a good time. You may want to go on dates. You may want to. You may be feeling more social. You want to put yourself out there now. That's what I'm saying. There's been some sort of transformation. I'm even getting here for some of you seasons. So I don't know, maybe it's the season that has caused this transformation. I'm picking up like spring, and I'm also getting Gemini energy though. There may be something going on in Gemini season. But either way, yeah, because see, that's what I'm saying. There was some sort of conflict with you and this person. Now there was some sort of drama. You want to make amends. That's why you're in the Six of Cups, because you want to get together with this person in a friendly way. Not like rush into a relationship, but you want to be more friendly towards them. The overall energy is the King of Swords. They're on your mind, thinking about communication. You've transformed. You've changed from that Five of Wands where there was like this tension, this conflict, to now wanting to make up. So this reading was supposed to be strictly about you, right? But I mean, I can only go with what I'm seeing your energy. So I would assume because you're in this energy, you would want to know about that person. I'm going to briefly, not a full reading around them. I'm going to briefly check into their energy, but let's still keep going around yours. Let's see what's helping you. And then I'm going to see what's challenging you. What's helping Cancers? What's regret? The Five of Cups is actually what's helping you. You may be feeling some sort of regret, guilt. That's what's coming in. What's helping you is that you may feel regretful towards what happened. You may be feeling guilty. And seeing that Three of Cups, and then here's the Three of Cups right here. I feel like there could have been some sort of outside influence, whether it was a person or a situation or a belief, because the overall energy is the King of Swords. So there could have been some sort of belief, some sort of thinking that you regret especially when it comes to third parties or interference. Either way, what's helping you is that you're actually feeling remorse. You're actually feeling guilty, or you're feeling regret around whatever part you may have played in it. Because I feel like you may have you regret having your walls up. This Nine of Wands coming in. Because I feel like let me see. There's something around, I feel like you regret having a particular stance. You regret, I feel like you were expecting or thinking the worst about this person. I don't know, I'm trying to understand that Nine of Wands energy for you. Yeah, there's something around your actions. You regret your actions. Something that you did out of feeling tired and exhausted. I feel like you regret some sort of behavior that you had. Yeah, see, family could have been the interference. Because I'm getting here some sort of third energy. Whether it's family, work, thinking, or all of the above. Because there's 3 cups. So it's something like there seems to have been a lot of different factors here. And I'm hearing someone that's feeling like, well, I could have handled it better. Someone feels like their actions were too fast. Let me see. Tell me about Cancer's energy with what's helping them. Get away and vacate. Look, love. Get away, vacation, relaxation. See, relaxed. Someone maybe feel. I feel like Cancers, you feel like because you have gone through so much, I feel like, and it's not just with this person. That's why I'm feeling this energy around multiple factors played a part. I feel like you could have been tired and exhausted from everything that you had gone through in life. So when it came to this particular person that you love, you may have just blew up, or you may have just carried all of that past energy that you were tired with and just was like, ugh, I'm done. And just reacted hasty. I feel like you may be feeling like you reacted hasty because you were carrying exhaustion from previous situations and relationships. So you may have reacted in a hasty way, and you're starting to realize that with the King of Swords. You're starting to realize that. And so what's helping you is that you need a vacation. Get away, because I feel like you're exhausted from life problems. And so I feel like you're taking ownership for how you acted. Because again, the King of Swords, thinking, transformation, you've changed, ready to make amends. Thinking about your part in this. And this is around love. This is around love. So what's helping you is that you are feeling regretful. You are feeling remorseful. You are taking accountability. This is not saying that this person shared no fault, but this is saying you see things differently now. You're being fair with the King of Swords. You're being fair about how you're viewing the situation. And that is what's helping you. Mature. The King of Swords is mature, fair, justice, right? I can see both sides. And that's what's helping you. See, even right here, there's 2 sides. Look at the book. There's a book right here. And judging a book by its cover. So that's what I'm getting here. I feel like there's 2. You're seeing this, though. 2 sides, judging something by its cover and reacting hasty. And what helps you will be to get away, to get a vacation, to relax. Because you're burnt out. You're burnt out and you are so tired. With it, needing a vacation, needing to relax, needing to get away. You are burnt out and tired. And that's what's going to help you even more. Because you regret acting hasty. So what's challenging you right now? Actually, I don't mean to laugh, Cancer, but you guys are cute. What's challenging you is actually doing it. Because remember, the King of Swords, you're in your head about all of this, right? You've changed your thinking. Now you want to make amends. Now you're being more open, right? Now you're seeing things a little bit more clear. So what's challenging you is actually calling them, actually talking to them, making the first move, okay? That's what's challenging you. How do I show love? How do I show this person that I'm interested? How do I show this person that I have feelings for them? That's actually what's challenging you, because you may feel as though, because this feels like your energy right here with the 5 of Cups, and then their energy over here with the 4 of Cups. Because I feel like whoever this person is, I feel like they've called you. I feel like they've called you 1, 2, 3, at least from their energy, and you know how you may be seeing them too. Because I'm getting here 2 things. I'm getting here for you. You may be feeling like this person may reject you, or maybe you feel like they have changed their mind about you. But from the energy of them, I feel like they are mad. They are mad because they feel like they've tried. They feel like they tried and they're over it. Yeah, see, the Knight of Pentacles is coming in, because I feel like this is your energy, and then here comes them with the Knight of Pentacles. It's like, I feel like this has gone on for quite some time, and then now here you are realizing, wait a minute, I could have handled it better. Here you're thinking like, okay, let me be fair. Let me look at this differently now. And I feel like it took some time to get here. So I feel like for you, Cancers, like I said, what's challenging you is actually putting yourself out there with this person, because I feel like at one point they were doing it. Let's see, how is this person acting towards Cancers? I feel like at one point they were doing it, but then they stopped. Like, tell me, let me get one more card around Cancers first. I need to see something around Cancers before I go into this person. And then I'll see how they actually feel. Tell me what's challenging Cancers, the energy here. Progression, step by step. And we got spring showing up. So again, there's something around Gemini season. But anyway, I feel like what's challenging you is progress. Taking that first step. Taking that first step is challenging you. What is this person's energy? No, better yet, how is Cancer viewing this person? Sorry, that's what I want to know. How is Cancer viewing this person? And then I'm going to see how they really are showing up. Because I feel like there's a couple of factors here. See, you're viewing them as weaks. Why are you there's something around timing for you. And then we got here despair. You're viewing this person as in some, you may feel like this person, I feel like, because again, remember I said time. Like this has been going on for quite some time. That's why the weeks is coming in. And we got here despair and sorrow. You may be viewing this person as, because I feel like they have been in despair and sorrow. That's how you're viewing them. You're viewing them as having been in despair and sorrow. And I feel like maybe you're feeling sorry. That's what I'm saying. That's why, because here is love right here. And even the Knight of Cups is a loving gesture. So you're ready to make the first step, but it's a challenge with doing it. Because this has been going on for quite some time. How are they really, what energy is this person really in? Peace. They're actually in peace. And look, see, protection, danger. We got here protection. They're actually in a peace energy, serenity and harmony, but we got here this protection coming up for them as well. Okay, and then we got here permanent ending. And then look, visitor, stranger. Cancer, let me tell you something. I feel like it's both. I feel like 2 things are true here with the challenge here. This person is in a peaceful energy towards you, but I also feel like this person is mad. And I feel like they're mad because you gave them this impression of a permanent ending. You gave them this impression that it's over with. And they had been in deep sorrow. That is true. I feel like this person had been in deep sorrow, and because you're intuitive and you picked up on that. They were in deep sorrow for weeks. That deep sorrow changed to anger, frustration, and I feel like them getting mad because it was over with. Because even right here, it says over it on the shirt. So I feel like they are holding a grudge. They're in peace right now, but there's a part of them that feels like they need to protect themselves. Let me see. I want to know more around how this person is feeling. We got here moon cycles showing up too. So they could be, that's what I'm saying with that moon energy. There was some sort of sadness here with this person. Clarify this challenge more. I want to know more about how this person is feeling. See, I told y'all. I knew it. I knew it. I told y'all. See, they actually cried. I told y'all there was genuine sadness with this person. And now they were hurt. This person is acting. This protection is based off of feeling hurt. So they're coming out outwardly with that serenity. They're showing peace, but deep down, they feel like they need to protect themselves because of they feel like you ended it permanently. So they're still this mad, they're still angry, but they're angry because they are hurt. They feel like you hurt them. And that's why I was telling you, you were right, because you saw them in this despair and sorrow. That is true. And they know it too. They cried. They cried a tear. They may not have been boo-hoo crying, but they shed a tear, Cancers. And so now they feel the need to protect themselves. So outwardly, you may see them and they look peaceful. They may look peaceful, but behind closed doors, they're mad. They are mad. You're picking up on it right. They are mad. They are mad because they're hurt, Cancer. So they feel the need to protect themselves. They feel this need to protect themselves. Rather, and like I said, I don't feel like this person was completely right. And I don't feel like you're completely right. But I feel like you are aware of that. You are aware of your part. You're coming in. The over energy is about, you know, like I said, doing what's fair, doing what's right. And you're seeing that too. So you're wanting to make a move, but you're challenged with making that first step. Because this person is in like an energy of feeling some type of way. Grudge, holding a grudge, angry, mad. Because they feel like you hurt me. They feel like you hurt me. You hurt them. But that's the word that I'm hearing. You hurt me. That's like a quote from them. They're in their mind saying, you hurt me. Because they felt rejected by you. Because there's 3 cups here. And you regret the rejection. We saw it right here. But you're realizing. See the 3 cups? And then look over here. The 3 cups. Like I tried. I tried and I tried. There go the phone too. You kept rejecting me. But you are regretting it now. But the challenge is to get them on the same page. Let me see. Will they be open? Will this person be open to Cancers? If you reached out to them, will they be open? I feel like you're having a hard time reaching out though. You want to, but you may be afraid they're going to reject you. I don't know if they'll be open, Cancers, because we got finances. I don't feel like it's not because they don't want you. I just feel like because it may not be the right time because there's finances. Oh, look, we got to communicate. See, fragile. It's there's something. Yeah, there is. Their money could be going towards kids or towards other responsibilities. And we got here communication, but we got here fragile, and then we got here divine intervention showing up. So should you reach out to them? It seems like it's a fragile situation. Because I feel like this person is going through some things. And so it's like whatever it is that happened with you, it added more hurt to them. Because they were already challenged with some stuff in life. Tell me about communication. If Cancers reach out to them. Whether it's through phone, in person, however. Tell me about this. We got here a mask. Cancers. Okay, so a couple of things. Are you going to reach out to them anonymously? Are you going to call and hang up? Some of you may do that. Some of you may call like from a private number just to see if they answer or to hear their voice, because they're going to be looking like, who is this? Because it feels like a fragile situation. I don't know, Cancers. I'm not seeing you reaching out. It feels like, if anything, calling but hiding, like wearing a mask, like an unknown number. Should Cancers reach out to this person? Or what's going to happen if you do? Oh, what's going to happen? Oh, yeah. Look, listen, let me tell you something. If you do reach out to them, there's going to be some action. Cancers, there's going to be some action. You and this person are going to do something sexy, okay? There's going to be some action. If you reach out to this person, you and them will do it, okay? If you don't want to, don't, okay? But if you reach out to them, you and this person will be intimate. But I do want to tell you this. I feel like there's something between the two of you where the both of you, or you, somebody in this situation is masking their feelings. I don't know. There's something around this mask that I can't get away from. Because I feel like what's going to happen is that the two of you will have this intimate encounter. But I feel like it's still not going to be time to come together, because I'm seeing solitude. See, and even see going back into reflection. So if you reach out to them, expect to be intimate with them, but for there not to be consistency, because again, there's some heavy reflection going on, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you may not know everything, with especially with that mask. I feel like there's something being not revealed. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I feel like something isn't being revealed here. What's this divine intervention? Plans. See, yeah, see, there's something going on here. Look, we got here a rebirth. So, okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's something going on in this person's life. That's where that sorrow is coming into. Like, they're dealing with a lot of stuff. And there's going to be some sort of divine intervention that's going to help this person, because they are fragile, because they are ready to break. Because like I said, it's not just with you that this person, like that was the final straw for them. Like, they feel hurt by you. And I'm, again, because whether it's right or wrong, I'm just telling you their energy. They feel really hurt by you. And I feel like they have a lot on their plate and they're ready to break. So they're in this defense. They're in some sort of like defensive mode. And so I feel like spirit, the universe, or whatever is going to intervene to help them. Because they may have people, or they may be codependent themselves, or have people that are reliant on them. But there's going to be something that's going to happen to help alleviate, because the situation for them is fragile. There's going to be something that's going to help alleviate that tension in their life, because there's some stress there too. What's going to happen with Cancers? Let's close out with that. What's going to happen with Cancers? See, a transformation is what's happening. They're going to butterflies again. See, the butterflies and the butterfly. Transformation is what's going to happen to you. See, your thinking is changing. Your thinking is changing. You're changing. Yep. See, even transformation when it comes to your boundaries. There's going to be a transformation when it comes to your boundaries. You're going to be more fair with your boundaries. This is not saying you won't have them. You're just going to be more fair about them. You won't be, it'll be more balanced for you. And I feel like this is going to happen, especially after being intimate with this person. You're going to be more open, and less detached. You're going to be willing to give it a fair chance, a fair shot. And I feel like you're going to be more understanding when it comes to them. But we got here, again, there's hookup here. There's going to be some sort of hookup between the two of this person. And after that, things are going to change. You're going to be more receptive to them. You're going to lax your boundaries. But like I said, there will be there. But you're going to be moving with intention, though. And moving in a fair and just way. All right, so I was not trying to make this a love reading. You guys turned this into a love reading, okay? Let's see, what is Cancer going to do outside of love? Okay, so what I'm going to do is, because the outside of love part, when it came up, it looked like it would have been a whole nother long reading for what came up outside of love for you guys. So I'm just going to stop it here, and I'm going to do a whole nother separate reading and put that out later on today. And so we're just going to flip it. So this reading is supposed to be about you and what was going on with you, but this is what's going on with you. But the next reading that I put out later on today is going to be what's going on with you outside of love. Because what I saw was the 7 of Swords. And so I just said I'm not going to go ahead and go through with that, because I need to really investigate that, because I saw some deception around your life outside of love. So I'll do a separate reading for that later on today and post it. All right. So we'll just stop right there, guys. And I will catch you all in the next reading. Bye.